Greetings, Macadine family. I'm Camille Shabazz, and hoping all is well with you, your family, your finances, etc. And what I would like to talk about today is actually part two, or three, pardon me, to the subject, why they are destroying men today. In the first one, I said something that brought a lot of heat on me from people who knows me personally, women that is. Because I made the statement that this modern day woman is of her mother, the devil. And that really made a lot of women that I know, it made them think that I hate women. And that is totally untrue. Totally untrue. We just don't like this modern day woman and how ugly she has become from delusional education and a delusional mind. Because what's going on is that these delusional beings are being put in positions of absolute power, which is destroying the whole human race. And if real men do not stand up on all levels, we're going to be extinct or back on plantations. And it doesn't matter what race you are, because slavery does not discriminate. So we got to wake up, brothers. So she being of her mother, the devil, and doing the lust of her mother is very apparent today. And we're going to go through a few statistics. Now, since this great surge of independent womanhood in the 70s, where the mindset of the American woman generally was and has been, I don't need a man. Along with that phrase came birth control and other social freedoms that are backfiring heavily on her today. Now, I can speak for my community, where since the late 60s, early 70s, 70 to 90% in certain areas, 70 on the average, but in certain areas and certain pockets in black communities all over America, you have all the way up to 90% at times. Single motherhood. Woman ran households. Now, when you do the stats, these in particular statistics that I'm going to bring up is between 95% to 99% occurrences by boys, by men and women, boys and girls who come out of mother-led households. Drive-by shootings, drive-by murders, 95 to 99.9% from a mother-ran household. Teenage pregnancy, same statistics. Rapists, same statistics. Child abusers, molesters, same statistics. And if you go across America, according to all the races, it's really a scientific fact and ironic at the same time that the prison population reflects households that are broken up. For example, black people, we're 70 to 80% in the prison population. Yet also 70 to 80% from mother-led single households. Same with the Asians, same with the Hindus, same with white people for the most part, but not in prison. We're the highest numbers in prison, and we know that this is not an accident. But her being The present woman being of her mother, who I said last time has killed 20 million of our babies since Roe versus Wade in 1973. 20 million. Do you know that is like you have nations that don't have that many people in them? All the soldiers killed in World War I, II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War does not add up to the amount of our children that our woman, our so-called woman, has killed and is killing daily since 1973. So how is she of her mother the devil? Well, we know that a devil is a murderer. Just talked about murder. And we know that the devil is supposed to be a liar. And once again, when you kill and murder something, you have to lie to yourself to make yourself feel good about the wrong act that you just committed, or are trying to coerce yourself into committing, with your heckling girlfriends in your ears telling you to go ahead, get rid of it, go ahead. Sad. But we're at the point, brothers. Like I said, if we don't stand up and take a military stance and take our communities back, starting with our families, we're through. We have to, brothers, we have to take a military stance. Not talking about beating nobody up, but I'm talking about being stern and strong when it comes to our children being raised properly and being there front and center to make sure that they're being raised correctly, and keeping them with you and teaching them the way to go. Got to do it. We got to get on point, because this current woman, I don't care what color of America, is a devil. She's a liar. She's vain. She's everything that they describe Jezebel as in the Bible. But we know, when you look at the word devil, when you take the D off devil, you get evil. And that's what she has become. Because evil only means you're going in the wrong direction. You're outside of your lane. You have been masculinized. You have been made into a man. So in order for you to get back, you got to go the opposite way. You got to be turned all the way around so that you can live. Like evil is live spelled backwards. When you get back on your proper lane, you will live again. But it's not going to be on your own, because you're too far gone. And real men are the only ones that can get you and get our society back right. And once you get fed up enough, brothers, and get your mind and your body right, you'll be able to get on that post and make it happen in your personal life first. Now, she is of her mother the devil, because the lust of her mother, which is materialism, getting the bag and using what she got to get what you want, came from her mother. And it's instilled in her. And this has been going on for 60 years. Which is actually the last 60 in that Revelation 636. It's that second, it's that 60, because that's the code. That's how long it's been taken to make this devil. 60 years of feminism and soap operas. See, they've been bred to be liars and murderers and adulterers and fornicators and common prostitutes. Look up the word common prostitute. It's a legal term which means a woman who sleeps for nothing. She sleeps for free. I had a sister come up to me at the grocery store the other day proposing that I take her with me for $80. Are you kidding me? I said, did you forget something? Forget what? Pussy is for free. Anybody that's paying for pussy got some real issues, because it's free. But once again, we're dealing with the 80-20 rule. And most women go to 20% of the men. And that's on all levels. So most brothers that you see on Facebook, they're really actually some thirsty, deprived brothers because they don't have an influx of women or women to satisfy their sexual needs. So they're really, really, really thirsty. And because they don't have discipline, they just can't help themselves. And that's why women use you and abuse you and then spit you out like old gum. So back what I'm talking about. In your Bible, it talks about in the 17th chapter, this whore of Babylon. This whore of Babylon. And you know that Babylon is America. Babylon meaning baby lion. And the lion is the symbol of Great Britain. So America being birthed out of Britain is Babylon, the baby lion, who's referred to as a whore. But when they try to break it down, they try to say it represents Rome and it represents some other symbols. But how could it not represent the woman of the whorish nation? Because all a whore can produce is a whore. And that's what they have produced in America. And these sisters don't even know. These women don't even know that they're whores. They don't even know that they're common prostitutes. So no, this is not hate. This is someone trying to give you awareness of what's going on with your mind and your spirit and why you are of your mother, the devil, today. And the only way you can be reformed is for that shit to get casted out of you. There's no compromise on any level. You are ruining our communities. You're haughty and you're arrogant and you have no self-control. If somebody don't stop you, we're going to be extinct. So once again, brothers, we got to get in our military form. Get in mental and physical shape. And keep working out and working on yourself every day, because we are at war and the war's been going on for a long time. Because you're asleep, you haven't been recognizing it. And because you're hypnotized into an alfalfa mindset where you're always chasing after dollar and chasing after the dollar bill, you have become dull-minded, low testosterone, low energy. So in all of that, you lose your magnetic attraction and so many other vital attributes that we must have as men to be successful. So on that note, all I can say to you, as your book also says to you, come the hell out of her. Come out of her. Because Babylon the Great is falling. And all those dirty birds that's in Babylon, you're going down. And this is not no damn BS talk. This is reality. You see all these marriages and all these relationships collapsing around you every day. Because we're in an age where if it ain't right, it's going away. It's being destroyed. So make sure you're standing on your square as a man so that you can build your kingdom starting from yourself. More later. Peace.